All right, today's ride, we are on our way up Glendora Mountain Road. It's 4th of July, but I want to get a ride in before the fireworks take off and everything gets stupid. And yeah, it's about 82 degrees in the shade right now. And I just bled my brakes, so let's hope for the best. Today's ride is basically up Colby Trail to Glendora Mountain Road, and then we're going to go up Glendora Mountain Road, see if we can find the trail to the cross and follow along the mountains and then back down. We'll see how it goes. I got the little guy charging up too, in case I end up with a second project, second video tonight. We'll see. All right, let's go. I wish it had a option in Relive to start and stop at the same spot, you know, because that's usually where I want the adventure to start and stop from. I don't want it to take me all the way home. I don't want it to record I was doing 70 on the freeway, because how I figure in my averages then. I just want the e-bike time. It's not too much to ask. Got too tight. Putting up air. I can't breathe. It's fine. It's fine. Close enough. Whew. Colby Trail. Pretty steep climb, so it's all about keeping your inertia up. If you slow down, that's hard to catch back up. One way to walk a dog. All right. Get my pedals in. I guess I could go a little further to the GMR and take that route. But I really don't know if going all the way over there is harder on the e-bike than going up faster, shorter distances. I mean, in theory, yes, it's probably harder on it, but I'm also not doing 40. I got my suspension tuned really weak too, I'll be honest. I'm not looking for jumps, I'm just looking for a soft ride. For all my internals. I still got a problem with my right knee. I can't pedal properly. Terrain right here too. It's a lot of hard packed in rocks. Few jumps. And we're out. All right. So just like that. Nice thing about the little Colby Trail cut through is you cut out all the BS to the bottom too. You don't have to park over there. You don't have to worry about people parking over there, giving you ugly faces. There's a sheriff above me. A lot of riders today. Yeah, we're doing temperature wise. We're 113. This is optimal. I was running 120. So temperature wise, we're doing good. Battery, we are 97%. So we can keep climbing. Well, my problem is I don't know exactly where this road is, but I know where the other road is. So if I ride too far, then I'll probably see that. That'll be a good indicator. It's actually kind of nice right now. I gotta be honest, there's no clouds in the sky, but when I'm moving right now up in this altitude, I feel like the temperature dropped to 70. So for me, I'm not gonna overheat. Go birdies. Gotta be an e-skateboard if you came up here or you got dropped off, because that's a hell of a hike for a skateboard. I do like these tires. My Shinkos are appreciated on a windy road. On your left. I gotta get my legs back into shape. I know e-bike's probably not the right answer for that, but when you have trouble pedaling, then it's good to have an e-bike so you can when you need to. Go birdies! My right knee is just not what it used to be. It is a little hamburger helper. We're actually going up high enough to pop my ears. One thing I didn't bring was snacks. There is no snack truck up here. Alright. We're leveling off a little bit here. Now I know when we came up here with the guys, we were doing 25. Everyone was conserving battery. But then we were going all the way down through Azusa Canyon, so I don't want to go that far. I just want to get to the top of the mountain. That's it. That's where I need to go. So let's go check that out. How we doing? 97? Let's just keep going. A little bit more. I wish I got mileage. The one thing I don't like about these e-bikes is it's kind of difficult to reset your trip meter. And what I mean by difficult is I just didn't take the time to learn how to do it. This is about as far up as I went when the last big fires were going on up here. I don't want to go too far past where I want to turn off, but it's good to do a mental note on things that you pass, like places where you can pull off the road, holes in the yard. This spot I always thought hang gliders launch from. The little road markers like that you can put in your memory are great, so that if you're trying to find a spot when you come back to it, look for those. Also, if you're in the actual desert, looking for some landmarks is key to get you back to your camp. Go on the tallest hill so you can see just around what you're looking for. I still got a little bit of a problem with these brakes. I like them, don't get me wrong. They feel good compared to the Tektros. They're very grabby when they work. But then they're still got a little bit of air in the lines or something. Needs to be a little tailored with them a little bit more, just to get it right. And my right's not activating the e-brake sensor right now, and that's how I whiskey throttled the other day, which I don't normally do. That's because the e-brake should cancel out the throttle. If you're on the throttle and the brake at the same time, it should just cancel out throttle. But on this side, the sensor's not turning on the right. And here's a natural problem. You go to squeeze a brake and you don't have much resistance from your throttle is going to turn a little bit with you while you squeeze. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just how your hands work. Imagine your thumb and your pointer fingers just coming together. That causes a squeeze, but the back of your hand's pulling back together. Funny about e-bikes is you don't see that many road bikes that are e-bikes yet. You see mountain bikes, EMTBs, all the time. You see little bikes, but you don't see road bikes. Excuse me. trick is, don't stop. Don't ever stop. Just keep going. You see guys like starting to give you like the faces of like disapproval. Don't wait for them. Confuse them. They're gonna see all the camouflage and a strange bike, and before they can process it, you're gone. And I don't want to be dumb. I'm not up here to ruin anybody's bicycle day. Try not to go into their lanes. But everyone acts like this belongs to them and only them, you know. And that's the sad truth. Alright, we're still 97%. How is that possible? I mean, I know I'm doing 30. But I have been riding for long enough to look down again. Casual, I might add, but still. These batteries also do not like hills. They don't like temperature changes, wild fluctuations, hot, cold. Just like normal gas motor, it doesn't want to rev up and down a lot. It just wants a relatively mild throttle all the time. And one of the problems with electric throttle, and honestly the design of these throttles, is it is just a tiny spring in there that's giving it its tension. And honestly, you could double or triple the amount of tension on that spring so that it wouldn't bounce around as much, or maybe even a little bit of resistance, and you wouldn't be hitting bumps and pulling the throttle and letting go, and pulling the throttle and letting go, and those jerks is what's killing your battery life. Gas motor doesn't have to deal with that. The gas motor won't react so quickly, but an electric motor reacts like in milliseconds. It's just me and the Eastgate guy. That's it. We're the only two troublemakers over here today. Alright, so this is the top. If you want to head down to Untitled Trail, you take this one right here. Which is a fun way. If you want to get down the mountain, this is one way to go about it. This will take you all the way down to GMR, basically where we started. Close enough. And it's a fun route, and I've had other videos on this one, so. But today we're gonna go check out the one that goes along the mountain range. Hopefully there's some shade. I didn't think about shade. And then across the street over here is Azusa side. So if you want to go down to nearly to Azusa Canyon, it's this side over here. Chain? Okay, look at that. That's a belt. And I guess you could just follow this road, and you could see it's already heading back down on this side. Follow this ridge and then head down, and that's gonna drop you way far in the back there, outside of my range. it's good to go as high as you can and then to go down as an e-bike than it is to go too far down and then have to come back up a mountain and then down, because you can't recover anything going uphill. You can go slow and hope for the best, but yeah, you're not going to make it back down that. All right, let's go back over to that little spot and see if we can follow that trail, which is should be take you to the cross. Look at that. See, it dumped it back down to 62% right now. So it's not calculating while you're constant. It's probably after you let off the throttle for a minute, then it recalculates how much battery you have left. So keep that in mind. Whatever your battery is, it's probably less than you thought. This one's really should have a warning on it. That's the tightest turn right there of the whole mountain. Now 2, but I'm going downhill, so I don't know if I'm going to recover much. I also don't know. The one thing you can't really tell is when regen kicks in. Motor regen. Obviously, brake regen you can see it on the sensor light up, and you can hear like a buzzing as it kind of modulates, because it doesn't just lock up, it just kind of modulates off of every other point on the other magnet on the wheel itself. But you can feel the motor kick in when it's going downhill enough where it's trying to slow you down. 1, 2. I just wish there was a visual clue. I don't know. Can't see it. I wish something visually showed up on the display saying your motor is regenning. Or just even the regen light, you know. Just one regen light would make more sense. We are at 62%. Climbing a little bit. But regen is not like a yo-yo. You're not going to gain back that much energy. You're probably getting back, I don't know, 400 watts when you're putting out 12,000 watts. It's not that much. Some might even say it's not enough to matter. But it helps. Who doesn't like having a little bit more juice? So our visual clue is hang glider turn. Hear the buzzing. And I think we have one more turnout after that before that tiny road. But I remember being on this side of the mountain, this flat, and then this is where the 3 guys were sitting. You know what the funny thing about laws is? Everyone breaks them. They all break different ones. Whether it's speeding, there's always something out here. Someone's like, "Oh, I'll do that. This and that's fine with me." That's not okay. And we're all judgmental about it too. Like, oh, that guy, he ran a red light. He's going too fast in the freeway, you know? But the truth of it is none of us are perfect. We're all just trying to get somewhere. Have fun. That big turnout over there, that's the hang glider launch. Redone right here. Still smell the fresh asphalt. Alright, so what we're looking for is one more turnout and a white fence. Probably on this next ridge when it comes around. Check it out. Nice open fire road. Fairly smooth. You can actually see some ash still in it. Some of this has got some asphalt on it, so that's a little multi-train. right here? Is that it? Is that close? Whew. Slippery right there. Birdies. Oh, I just kicked the ground. Don't do that. Just trying to give it a little kiss with the foot, not lock it in. We're definitely dropping in altitude. It's warmer over here, that's for sure. And there's a bunch of little trails off, so there's definitely more room for exploration. Fenced off zone, probably for beekeeping or something. Yoink. We're gonna move to the left. It's oddly quiet and empty over here. Little pedestal up here. Let's just keep going that. There's even a couple pines over there. That's pretty impressive. I guess this is big enough to land a helicopter on. Ish. Good view too. There's a Benelli pudding stone. Probably 57 running through there. Let's keep going a little bit further. 54%, so we can't go too crazy. But we did waste a lot of time exploring too much further up. There are safe trash cans. I want to go over there at least. It's hard to get a visual sense of what side am I on, if this is more Glendora or Azusa. But hopefully after I get past this hill over here, I'll have a better sense. I think this is still Glendora. Deep in the Glendora mountains, there's a guy on an e-bike. Pretty steep right here too. to see the cross. I thought it'd be on this side. I mean, this road is beautiful and nice, though. I will admit, this is one of the nicest groomed fire roads I've been on. Now I feel like we switched over to Glendora, to the Azusa side. Definitely steep. Oof. Trying to save my brakes a little bit. Now I can feel it regenning. You can actually feel when you turn the throttle, you kind of have to turn it twice when it's regenning. That one's burnt. It's hard to say up here which fire was which. Was it Colby? Was it one of the later ones? But I mean, no one's gonna come up here and take the firewood away. These are the pines that I was seeing from the other side. I was pining for them. All right, here's a good spot to check. Okay, for sure Azusa Canyon side. That's the complex. There's the river running down. Let's go. The white water going on there. And that's Vulcan mining zone. So that's Dwardy, and this is Azusa. But I think, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. This is pretty steep right here, so I'm kind of making a bad choice if I need to come back up here. This way. But I think I'm on the downside. Yeah, this is debatable if I want to go any further, because this is getting a little too steep for my even machine. Yeah, and I think I just crossed over 49%. Okay. Ugh. Huh. Do I push it or do I turn around? Oh, this is the famous last words. We can go another mile. We're gonna go to this burnt area over here, and then we're gonna turn around. Because it's a little open and we'll get a better idea of what's going on around us. Oh, it's a big ditch though. I don't want to fall in. So I'm just gonna eat this nature a little bit. Stay out of the ditch. But we're definitely on the other side of the cross now. At some point there's got to be an up that I didn't see. So we're gonna just roll into this nature. All right. Okay. I'm guessing that's Grand Avenue. It's nearly straight. Because that's got to be Citrus Avenue there. Yeah, and that's Azusa Pacific University. So it's definitely got to be behind us in one of those little turnouts. So let's head back up. 51%. 122. It's going to really heat the motor going back uphill though. So we're going to be conscious of that. But if anything, let's just go up and find a shady spot. Never sure if bug or snake. Alright. Alright, let's hope for the best. I don't want to lose my speed, so I'm going to definitely get up to the first flat spot. Maybe to where those vultures are circling. I don't want to hit too much foliage here to slow my speed, but I also want to get up this hill. Yep, alright, that's the last spot where we said that we shouldn't go any further from. Come on, you do it. You can do it. I think once we get over this, right around this corner here, we'll take a little water break. But so far, it's churning it. It's trying to get up this hill. Give it credit. Honey badger don't care. All right. Let's chill out in these pines for a minute. See what's on top of this hill. Woo! Kind of beautiful, I'll be honest. Could use a Starbucks. $130 on the temps. Could I be above it? No, it's got to be on the top of the mountain. Interesting. No shade on this side, so we're going to probably go back down a little bit and get in that shade. Soak up a little cool down time. I don't believe this is the way I came up. But all trails lead to Fire Road, so. nature. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go back a little bit, get in that shade. Oh. There we go. Yoink. And here's a funny thing to do, and that is, don't turn it off. I guess we turn the light off. We don't need a light. But the longer it's on, the more air it's sucking in. Hopefully get a little bit of this cool air. Slightly cooler air. All right. Break is over. Let's head back downward, I guess. Rightward. I set the GPS to take me to the cross, which I assume is just down this way a little bit. But I don't see any of the fire roads that add up with what I'm used to seeing. So I'm going to just go down a little bit this way, see if there is anything. Attempts 120, battery is 45%. I swear from that vantage point though, the cross was the top of the mountain, but it does not, I don't see it here. And unless it's like a little offshoot that I don't notice it. Wallet, no keys. One smart thing you can do is put your stuff on your bike so that you remember it. If you put it on the ground, you might forget it. All right. Power up another hill here. And if it's not that steep for me, it's not too steep for you. So don't be afraid. Head up this way on your sur-ron, Serpent, Atlas, E-Ride, Omega, because they have way more power than I do. Is it power? Is power what I'm looking for? I don't know. This one? Oh, that's kind of... Ooh, that's not much of one. Okay. Where is it hiding? Where is it? How is it so invisible? Have I lost my religion? Did I have a religion? Oh. Interesting. That looks kind of nicer over there. But you'd think you'd see a big blaring cross just chilling here. Like, where is it at? And I know I've been up there, and I know there's no mountain on the other side of it. No mountain behind it, if you know what I mean. There's definitely a lot of little e-bike trails here. This is kind of sketch at best. Oh. I didn't want to slide off that thing. But I remember there being a fire road behind it. and then a couple of those little like bear trap boxes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come back there and I'm gonna hit that. And I thought, well, for sure, this must be that same spot, right? And then I didn't see nothing. Birdies. But I know there's no fire road, no big flat fire road like this below the cross, because they come up from the open door trail, and I would note that. It's pretty obvious. And there's a couple ups here, but unless I'm just like gotten dumber, did they take it down for the 4th? Not enough shade over here though. That's my complaint. That's why I'm gonna give it a less of a rating. 1 star. Not enough shade. My neck's burning. Alright, well, I'm getting low on the juicages, and I don't want to get stuck up here in the middle of nowhere with nothing. So I don't think we're going to make that connection today. But we'll stop one more time and check the GPS here in the shade, just to see if it's something we're just overlooking. No shade. Hey, you tree, you gotta get over here. It's not even shade. Okay. Alright. What's up here? It's a metal post. Great. Let's see if we went further away from it, because that'll be a good indicator. You know, it'd be nice with phones. Unlock based on your voice. Come on. Or would you just open a little bit? I think you got dumb too. So let's just end it. Close it. Close it. You're cool. All right. All right. Hoorah. I don't want to stop in the sun anymore, to be honest. I will compare the maps when I get home. But today is not the day. But let me just say for the record, this is a very nice, soft, flat, no joke area to check out. Do we get the shot up here? Do we go through the efforts? I think so. Oh. Is it worth it? Probably not. Are we gonna try anyways? Yes. Oh, it's not rested on. Oh, it's not rested on the actual cables underneath. It's pretty. Makes my bike look cool. Oh. You gotta get a little closer. If you want in the shot, you gotta get lower. It's hard to work with. All right. Let's get off this mountain. Why not hit going the other way? I guess the answer is to roll it up backwards. All right. All right. We're at 41%. Now we're starting to get worrisome. So let's get home. There's a B turn. This is ash, honestly. This is ash from fire still. It's not that old. I can't keep track of all the names of the fires that happen over here, to be honest. Alright, we're just going to double check, make sure our camera's recording. It does suck when it's not. And you get home and you're like, oops. Oops. All rocks. This thing's also a little. Let me make it a little prettier. I feel like moving the temp gauge to the center front too. Like maybe I could put some Velcro on it there. I don't think it's a problem for the daughter any longer. She has been on this in half a year, but having stuff in front of you is a lot easier than having to look over and find it. This is just soft sand, like soft sand is the right answer for it. It's ash, really. It's like a soft powder ash. We're gonna try it one more time. We're feeling brave. We're gonna go up here real quick. Big flat things. This way feels kind of cool. Oh. Okay, that's much steeper. This is very mountain bike, not very e-bike. Oh, it's a house. Someone's house lot. There's some minor jumps. And a little bit more to go. Oh, look at this. We got hidden jumps. Really nice looking ones. No one ever makes me a tabletop. Alright, where the hell are we? This is definitely a way down. There's definitely like secret jumps. But does it take you all the way down, or do you get like stuck somewhere? Because this is too steep. There's gotta be an out though. What do I want to do? 36%? Not today, kids. Okay. We're gonna go back to our road and head back down the proper way, but look at this. This is there's definitely potential here. It's definitely a fun road with extra jumps built in, gravity jumps. Definitely mountain bikey. We'll put this on the map. That's a nice flat one. Stuff's dry out here though. It's solid though. It's like brick, cement. It looks ancient. Doesn't look too used. What was this then? This must have been a house plot. It's very house-like. Ranger station maybe? Oh. Alright. I gotta be a little smart on this part though. And instantly dumb. Alright, we're gonna go down the other one, but it's a little Mr. Toad's Wild Ride right there. Take it easy. It's not the rocks. It's just a real thin ride down. I don't want to get in a ditch. And when you don't trust your brakes, you don't want to go too fast either. On top of this, check out that cool tower. Yeah, right here, man. Put it on the map. That little box. I'll look for that box next time. And then we'll go down that way. When we're not like wasting all of our exploration gas. What is this? Is this like the Glendora Trail? I forget what it says on the map. The Glendora Ridge line. I think this is what I'm at right now. Alright, that's about gonna do it. I assume we're gonna come around this and we're gonna see a big fence. And then we are out of here. Kind of nice out here in June too. Alright. Up and over. Sad that I couldn't find the cross though. Didn't try that hard. So sad. Alright. Tires feel okay. Alright, so we are at 33% now? Okay. 33%, but we're all downhill from here. So let's hope for the best. It's definitely cooler on this side of the mountain than on that side. Oh, right in the cheekbone. Unexpected. I got 33%. 117 degrees. I think the motor kicks in after rolling for a little bit of time. Like right there, I can feel it. And it's slowing me down a lot. But then I gotta give it gas, so it's like, it's a balancing act, you know, because you don't want it to kick in too soon. But you also don't want to lose your momentum too. Do I think I have enough to get home? Yeah, I think I can get home on 33%. Am I a little worried? I would say I'm less than 33% worried. And I got pedals. I should be pedaling, right? You good? Excuse me. Now you can hear that buzz. The angle of the road also dictates how fast they expect me to be heading down here. 35. with the access point to this trail is it comes after a turn like that, and it's really easy to miss if you're trying to find your way back down Colby, which I probably just missed it. This one? Yeah. Blink. Oh, that's a big drop. .3% still. Bumpier than I remember. Stand up a little bit. And I wonder if that one comes all the way down there. This is where I burned my last controller. My very first controller went up. The flames is right here. That was a little 150 water. We're at 200 in there now. No problems. That was before I found out about fans, technology. I didn't know anything then. Still don't. That's a jump. Thank you. Excuse me. One nice thing about an e-bike is you're going to be out here, chances are you can ride points of the day that the average person doesn't, so you're not going to run into people like literally run into them. Oh, alright, got a little sketchy at the end there. No tongue. Last pipe. We are out. Whew. I get new gloves. This is the joke right here. See this jump right here? Sabam. Imagine you just I think you're just going up on a curb right there, and now you're flying 15 feet into this corner right here. Which is great, it's filled with fireworks. Such a dumb move. Alright, we're going to stop to relive here so we don't track it all the way everywhere, and we just have this vacation. How am I in the sun though? Ooh. I like my cheap phone, but it does not like sunlight. Alright, relive. Alright, 37% now. So just falling down the mountain we gained a little bit. Somehow we're lost 10 degrees in temperature, and we also gained 5% battery life, so Huzzah!